basketball for us.
Barkley, 35 points. It comes across to Hodges, a three-point effort. Good. Hodges has hit 2 3-pointers. It's a 7-point lead.
I don't know why Manute Bol was up here offensively.
Mahorn trapped. Getting rid of it. Almost lost by Hawkins. Underneath it goes to Manute. Whoa. Double dribble. The basket will not count. Double dribble violation by the Sixers. Chicago's going to get it back. Down by 7. Still plenty of time. 2:22 remaining. And Chicago calling a timeout. This crowd is loving it. Chicago's as close to the Sixers as they've been since the first quarter. 113-106 with 2:22 remaining.
Well, this is, Michael Jordan here on the driving layup. Beautiful reverse move. He takes it by Manute Bol, uses the basket as a shield. But Philadelphia has been very passive here. Charles is going to answer with a drive of his own, but they've been very passive with the basketball. They're holding it. They're dribbling into double teams, and Chicago is really attacking. This is a big possession right now. Philadelphia must get a stop.
Chicago on an 11-2 run. Jordan couldn't get it to go. Barkley got a hand on it. But a whistle and a foul called against Chicago.
That was a big, big stop right there. 2 free throws now. That's a big stop, Pete, because if Michael makes that one, it's a 5-point game. Chicago sets their press, and Philadelphia is being just totally driven away from making the pass ahead. I don't understand why they got so tentative.
There you see the timeouts remaining. Chicago still with a 20 and 2 full timeouts. Philadelphia still has 3 full timeouts.
Well, Rick Mahorn needs to make both of these free throws. He needs to stem the tide.
(14-106). He made them both. He has had a big fourth quarter.
Watch for Hodges now. He's going to try to run some screens and maybe get him a 3-point shot. Michael on penetration.
Pippen, little move underneath. Little tricky move by Scottie Pippen. Only his 4th point of the second half. It's a 7-point lead with 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Philadelphia takes a timeout.
Right now, Philadelphia's going to have to set their defense a little bit better. They're allowing Chicago to score too easily every time down the floor. And what's happening, Pete, is Philadelphia is not driving hard to get to the basketball. Their players are standing. I'm sure they're a little tired. Johnny Dawkins, Hersey Hawkins. And they're not coming hard to the basketball. And what's going on right now is the big men are handling the ball in the backcourt. It's causing all kinds of problems for the 76ers.
Don't forget, we've got more NBA action as the NBA goes international with their first regular season game ever to be played in Tokyo, Japan. The Phoenix Suns and the Utah Jazz. Ron Thulin and Hubie Brown standing by to bring you that one from Tokyo. So we've still got a lot left to go in this one. 2 minutes. It's a 7-point Philadelphia lead. Take a look at some other scores.
Charlotte beats New York in OT.
And New York had the lead from early on in that game until very late in the 4th.
I wonder how Johnny Newman did in that ball game.
That'll be an interesting number to look for tomorrow on the box score. Here's Boston with a big win over Cleveland.
Well, Atlanta holds on against Orlando.
After a big comeback by Orlando, Indiana wins their opener over New Jersey, who's hoping they won't have another long year this year.
Well, they better keep open because I think it's going to be real long.
And we have had a barn burner here at Chicago Stadium tonight. The Bulls have not led in this game since way back in the first quarter.
Michael has had 31 points tonight, but I think you said it best a while ago. It's been a quiet 31. I mean, it's nothing like he's taken over the game. He's got 10 points here in the 4th quarter. They're going to elect to take the ball linked to the floor. Mike Kaminsky's going to throw the ball in. They have all 5 guys in the backcourt. Now, I don't like to attack a press that way. That's not anything against Jimmy Lynam. I like to get some people down the floor because what happens, all the defense is down here now, Pete, and it gives them room to trap.
Barkley took off to the front court.
See, Johnny Dawkins, though, is taking one dribble and picking it up. He's got to keep his dribble alive.
Oh, Pippen nearly got to that one.
This is a big possession right here. If Philadelphia scores, Chicago will be in trouble.
Down to 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Down to 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Charles Barkley takes it, misses. Michael Jordan pulls away the rebound. 1:15, 1:08 Philadelphia. Jordan going wire to wire. Philadelphia ball. Turns the ball over.
If you don't get it in, you can call timeout and move it to half court.
And it comes to Mahorn. A minute and a half to go. 1:15, 1:08 Sixers. Hawkins.
The charge.
Called for the charge.
Well, I don't understand it. I'm sorry, Pete. 24 seconds. You want to use the clock. You don't want to give them another possession. I don't understand it.
I don't think Jimmy Lynam did either. You saw the look on his face. Chicago gets it back, still down by 7. Down to 1:15 remaining. Three-pointer by Hodges. Wouldn't go for him this time. Long rebound comes out to Hersey Hawkins and quickly gets it across the line. He is sandwiched between Pippen and Jordan. To Mahorn to Jaminski.
Get the ball to your guard. He walked with it. Look at the
Mahorn lost it, got it back and scored. Rick Mahorn was lucky that time. 1:17, 1:08, a 9-point Philadelphia lead under a minute to play. Hodges gunning from three-point range. Hits his third three-pointer. It's a 6-point game now with 50 seconds.
Hold the ball out, make them foul you. Just move the ball, make them foul you.
Michael Jordan finally called for the foul, but they used up a lot of clock there.
Well, that's what you have to do, Pete. You know, sometimes in the heat of the game, these guys get excited, and you understand that. But if Philadelphia is going to be a team that contend in the East, and from the looks of tonight's ball game, you have to like their ball team. Under pressure, they've got to be able to do a better job of getting the ball to their guards, and Johnny Dawkins has to be a little more assertive, not run away from the basketball, and force his big guys to handle it.
If Philadelphia hangs on and wins this one, as it looks like they may, although Dawkins missed that free throw.
Let me tell you something.
It's kind of hard to choose between Charles Barkley and Dawkins as to who is the player of the game.
I'm not going to say anything yet until that clock winds down. I've seen too many silly things happen.
Dawkins makes 1 of 2. He has 25 points. A timeout's going to be taken here by Chicago. They have 35 and a half seconds to do something about a 118-111 Philadelphia lead. Well, Doug, there's your time left, 35 and a half seconds. Bulls down by 7. It would look to me like they're going to have to go out there and get a three-point effort up quickly. They've got some guys, of course, Craig Hodges, who was second in the league to Steve Kerr in three-point percentage last year. Michael can shoot a three.
The best way to get a three, if you can, is to penetrate and suck the defense and then pitch out to a Hodges. That's the way he's gotten his shot off. B.J. Armstrong can now shoot the three. Pippen can shoot the three, as can Michael. So I'm sure they'll look to get something going to the basket. Many times last year, they like Pippen to throw the ball in, come get it back, penetrate, and then throw out. Let's see if maybe they do something like that to create a jump shot.
But they're going to have to do it quickly. Only 35 and a half seconds left, and they're 7 points down.
Well, Philadelphia does not want to celebrate too soon. Now, watch now for Pippen to throw the ball in. See if Horace Grant breaks to the basketball. Pippen to try to get it back, turn the corner, and maybe pitch for a three-point shot.
Into Grant. There's Michael. Michael taking it from three-point territory and nailing it.
And if you're a coach and he misses that shot, the game is over. Now there's still 29 seconds. And he'll turn it. You better call a time.
Mahorn wisely does. He was having trouble against the defensive pressure applied by Chicago. But Michael Jordan, with 13 points in this fourth quarter, 34 points in the game, has gotten the Bulls back to within 4, just under 30 seconds remaining.
So, you know, as a coach, that just absolutely kills you. The guy takes a three. If he misses it, the game is basically over. It goes in. Now you've got a diagram of play. Do you take it full court? Do you take it half court? You've got to get the ball in. You got to be able to make your free throws if they foul you. Those kind of shots as a coach just absolutely drive you nuts. And I've been there, believe me.
I know you have. Don't forget Game 2 of the night's doubleheader. The Phoenix Suns, the Utah Jazz from Tokyo, Japan. You'll see Kevin Johnson. You'll see John Stockton, Karl Malone, Jeff Malone, now a member of that Utah team. Ron Thulin and Hubie Brown will bring it to you. Game 2 tonight. And then more basketball on TBS for you tomorrow night on U.S. Olympic gold. The Soviet national team visiting the Duke Blue Devils. Coach K really wants to win one after a disappointing summer at the Goodwill Games. And that'll be at 10:05 Eastern time tomorrow night on our sister station, TBS.
All right, Coach Van Weeren, I'm going to ask you now. You're Jimmy Lynam. Timeout. How many timeouts do they have left?
They have one.